So God of War Ragnarok,
Saw your tweet.
which I have reviewed on our YouTube channel. I've talked about a lot because I love the franchise. Excuse me, I had to clear my
The
throat.
fuck is wrong with you today?
I don't know. I'm all congested. Has it like a movie trailer voice? Congested this summer. I can't breathe. God of War Ragnarok. I love that game. It was announced at the Video Game Awards that it had a bonus mode, free DLC, free bonus content,
What's the DLC?
downloadable content. So it's like bonus stuff after the game's already been out for a while.
So here's 20% of the game, and we're gonna
Honestly, no. I think
charge you for
because
the other 80% over the course of 6 months.
this is
with
free.
DLC.
This is a free download.
Okay,
Completely free.
that's good.
Which is the best thing about it.
Right.
It's completely free.
Yes.
And just what they have done with it for it being free is fucking bonkers. Like, so to describe this game, I don't want to spoil Ragnarok, but it's kind of like an epilogue to that. But how it starts is Kratos is entering Valhalla. He gets an invite to come to Valhalla, so he's entering Valhalla. He rips open the doors to Valhalla, goes in, and you fight. It's an arena, and then he dies. And then he wakes up on the shore, and then Freya, who has been with him and throughout the game, and the Valkyries show up, and they're like, why did you come here all alone? And then he shows him a letter, and it says, Ghost of Sparta, something, something, master yourself, master Valhalla, master yourself, or whatever. Ghost of Sparta is his old name from Greece. He goes into you go into Valhalla, and you do all this stuff, and just all the story beats that are in it and put into it, again, are absolutely insane to be in a free DLC. Like, it's nuts that I don't have to pay for this, because this isn't just a new mode. This is extra story. This is a deeply personal story. It matters. It makes sense. It ties things back to the original games. Like, oh my God, man. I was literally playing a level because it's built from Kratos' memories is how this Valhalla works. And it's a rogue so if you die, that just restart. You're just in a loop. It restarts another run. And then you upgrade different things and just you try different strategies to beat it. But there's such this cool story, and it's tied to his past and his memories. So you're playing things from the original games in Greece, and it's fucking cool. I'll do a full review on our YouTube channel, but like I didn't know what to. I honestly just thought it'd be an interesting, cool, extended like combat arena. But to find it have so much story and meaningful story to the character, like just kind of blew me away. And this is only me playing for about an hour. You have no context for this, but like there is
I know. Yeah. I've seen it.
But
that's about it.
There's a moment where you got the severed head of Mimir on your hip. You'd have to play the games to know the full context, but anyway, when you finish each run, you enter another cutscene and you get more of the past. So like the first time you go through, it's just the throne, and it's the same throne that he sits on at the end of the first game or the beginning of the second game, and you're like, oh shit, that's cool, that's awesome. And then you hear a voice. And it's like, Kratos, this was going to happen, blah, blah, blah. Go through, do another run. And this is what's so cool about it. It's so fun and engaging. Like, I don't mind the fact that I'm just going through and doing the same shit.
So you're doing the same shit over and over
again? Well, it's a loop, but there's different buffs. So, like, you can be like, okay, this run I'm going to focus on my blades. This run I'm going to focus on my axe, or I'm going to focus on the spear, or, you're using different tactics with different difficulty every time you do it. But the second run through in that throne is the head of Helios, because in the third game you rip his head off.
Okay.
So he talks to you instead of your usual companion, and like you go through and you play the Greek thing, and it reminds you of how violent and callous those first Greece games are, and how like violent and epic and aggressive these are, but you really see how the character's grown. And it's really fucking cool. And then there was one moment I'll finish what I'm talking about. I'm playing it, and I go into, like, they have this thing called the rage mode. You know, you can just get berserk and beat him up, and you're just strong. When he does it, it forms the Blade of Olympus, which was like this big, the weapon that was used to take his godly powers, and it's his weapon he used to kill Zeus. He just spawns it, and you're swinging it around and hitting him like you were in that third game. And I literally said out loud while playing it, while I'm smiling, like, what the fuck? Like, out loud, I'm like, this is fucking awesome. Like, I could not believe it. I said when Ragnarok came out, is probably my favorite game of all time. This just makes my favorite game even better. I fucking love it. I can't wait to do a full review on it.
Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler.